We are serving in memory of our sons, Dylan
Mm.
and Gavin. When our oldest son, Dylan, died in July of 2010, one of the nurses in the PICU actually had a pamphlet. And I remember her holding it up. We were kind of in a daze at the time. And she gave a little bit of a description of what TCF was. And she saw our expression and she just said, "I'll put this in your bag for a later
Yeah.
time." And it was about 3 months later, I guess, when we kind of felt like we needed something more than friends and family who were already getting tired of us. And we did reach out to our local chapter. And then a little bit later, we also found another chapter a little further away. But we kind of appreciated having two different
Yeah,
experiences.
definitely, definitely. 'Cause the first meeting, we realized that we weren't crazy, because we were there and we were in our thoughts and not like what friends and family had been telling us we should be doing. Uh, we realized, well, we're among people that uh, are
Get
going
it.
to get it. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
we felt very more, a lot more comfortable there and realized, well, we're not crazy. We decided that we'd go back through listening to meetings and also at conference workshops. Uh, we learned that is we grieve because we love, and we're always going to love our boys. So I mean, we're going to grieve for the rest of our lives. So and that's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. We're happy with that. Well, we're
Well,
well, we're not happy with it, but we wish it were different. But
and we also it was helpful to see people at different stages of grief. We were really early, of course, at first, and we could hear a difference between people early like us and people who had been coming back year after year and sharing their experiences and helping others realize that it's going to continue through our life to grieve. And we learned that our grief changes and we grow with our grief, through being with friends that kind of walked alongside of us, sat with us in the dark sometimes, and allowed us to be who we needed to be.
through regularly attending chapter meetings and conferences, we began to learn about. We've developed a lot of friendships, and we began to learn about those friends, their children, and then we learned that it was okay to both laugh and cry. For a while, we never laughed, and we couldn't believe that. Why are people laughing? And after meeting with or developing these friendships and attending these meetings, we learned that's part of the process of getting through, or just moving on. You have to laugh and you still have to cry. So
And we also love that we really get to know each other's children
mhm.
and share those milestones that other people may not realize are so important, like their birthdays and their angel days and um, the beginning of the school year, or of course, the holidays and things like that. It's just good to have that safety net of people that you can always rely on. And also, we enjoy sharing other life experiences with them. They become really wonderful friends.
Yes, I have.
Okay. We realize the value of giving back and actually paying it forward to somehow, in some small way, help others find their own footing and help them along their own path. Through helping others, we realize that we're also helping ourselves. We can't imagine living the rest of our lives in any other way.
And it's important to us to continue spreading awareness of TCF and of learning about healthy ways to grieve, and actually create awareness of the fact that it's okay to grieve. and especially here in our local area. It's
We know that each year something like offering a candle lighting in December has provided so much for the people in
yes,
our area, and
yes, it
we
has.
um, are happy to support it both with funding and with volunteering and getting other people to get on board with us and realize it's they don't need to walk alone.